You can't love either the one you're afraid of or the one who's afraid of you. Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error. No man should so act as to make a gain out of the ignorance of another. More is lost by indecision than wrong decision. Indecision is the thief of opportunity. It will steal you blind. We should be as careful of our words as of our actions. Man was born for two things, thinking and acting. The first duty of man is the seeking after and the investigation of truth. Silence is one of the great arts of conversation. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. When you have no basis for an argument, abuse the plaintiff. Anyone may fairly seek his own advantage, but no one has a right to do so at another's expense. To be ignorant of what occurred before you were born is to remain always a child. A man's own manner and character is what most becomes him. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. He only employs his passion who can make no use of his reason. If a man cannot feel the power of God when he looks upon the stars, then I doubt whether he is capable of any feeling at all. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by the doubling of our joy and the dividing of our grief. Men of different tastes have different pursuits. Let a man practice the profession, which he best knows. Diseases of the soul are more dangerous, and more numerous than those of the body. If we are not ashamed to think it, we should not be ashamed to say it. Men ought to be most annoyed by the sufferings which come from their own faults. Every man should bear his own grievances rather than detract from the comforts of another. The wise man knows nothing if he cannot benefit from his wisdom. Wisdom is not only to be acquired, but also to be utilized. No one can speak well unless he thoroughly understands his subject. Men, in whatever anxiety they may be, if they are men, sometimes indulge in relaxation. I am not ashamed to confess that I am ignorant of what I do not know. No man can be brave who thinks pain the greatest evil, nor temperate who considers pleasure the highest good. Nor am I ashamed, as some are, to confess my ignorance of those matters with which I am unacquainted. As the grace of man is in the mind, so the beauty of the mind is eloquence. A thankful heart is not only the greatest virtue, but the parent of all the other virtues. Thus in the beginning the world was so made that certain signs come before certain events. It was fear that was then making you a good citizen, which is never a lasting teacher of duty. The authority of those who teach is often an obstacle to those who want to learn.